Alright. Time to do things. Alright. New event. What the hell is this? Kipi Jakya? An adventure? Can I help you with? Can you help me? Wait, what? Redania's leading tabloid? The Raven? I don't know what this is. Nymea lilies. This seems like just a go this way, go that way event. These fireworks don't sound good. Oh my god, Yoshi P. Ho hum. Feels bad, man. Pretty sure whichever place you're part of, that's who you do it. Flame salute. What is happening? She got a reporter's quill after the calamity? Is this gonna be a savage raid? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh? My name is Naoki Yoshida. Nostalgia? It's been a decade since I've been here. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who preserved alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yes, it is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventures. Wow, 10 years is a long time, yes, but for me, the number holds on no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without the accumulation of daily effort that it what makes it a milestone worth making. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years. True. I'll keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become a part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Rest well, warrior of light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which he must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Until we meet again. What a moving rendition. And now I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude. I'd still be floundering in the streets without your assistance until we meet again. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. It is the survivors who must face the challenges of the living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion in the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Life. The fireworks sound effects, well, in the city at least, don't sound good. A prayer for safe passage, the Nymalian Lily. Seemed like the calm before the storm. It's pretty good. Okay, well that was that. Next I need to do this daily. Where is it? Your enemy and mine. Where am I? Who am I? Fooled you, master. What a strange feeling to say that to someone so trusting. This is what it means to deceive? I felt thrill and guilt at the same time. But fooling aside, I wanted to tell you my thought, a daring thought. I cannot do it without your help. You know our walls are made of clay, yes? They require constant tending. Layers upon layers must be slathered over time. The walls of our hive have not hardened like steel. Like Lothasnoth, thin walls means thin defenses. We succeeded in stealing stockpiles from deep inside Lothasnoth until they became aware of our bold ventures. Now we no longer wish to live as their parasites. We must find our beds. So we listened to the one mind and followed. They seemed to have found other beds of clay in a domain even more dangerous, near the dragon tower, too dangerous for them to take. My thought was we could try asking the dragons for permission to extract the clay buggers. What? The clay ourselves. Traveling to the dragon tower on my own would mean certain death. They would surely take me as an enemy, but I remembered something I heard in my travels. Master, you have spoken to the dragons before, yes? You could escort me to them to ask for permission. Should I succeed in my quest, we can wean ourselves from Lothasnoth, entirely sustain our... Wait. Oh, this thought was too daring. I did not consider it first. Knowing the dragons are at war with the Nath, while the non-mine take care to avoid senseless bloodshed. Yes, not guiltless, yes, we kill dragons too. If I succeed in my quest, we can wean ourselves from Yeah, okay. Quickly, I do not think any non-mine has come too close to the Dragon Tower as I. Were you not with me, I fear I would soon be dust. And now to go closer. Do 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 do. Read off from there. Well met, friend of Isao. Thou wish to speak with me? How perplexing. What compellest thee to bring a Nath before me? Great dragon, merciful dragon, forgive me my intrusion. It was I who asked Master for an audience. I am not of the Nath. I am an exile, cast away from the colony. I am Vath. The Vath have no appetite for hostilities near our home. We fear the dragons. I came to entreat, to beseech you for help. Boldly spoken, Vath. What wouldst thou ask for me? I, the Vath Deft Arm, only seek to secure clay from the sediments beds in your lands to fortify our walls. Should our walls crumble, the One Mind will surely seize our colony for them. They would beset your tower with ease. The Nath of the One Mind are foe to us, just as they are to you. Great Dragon, will you allow our humble colony to harvest the clay within your domain? Clay is of little worth to us. Be that as it may, I cannot yet grant thy request. Words will not serve as proof. By thy deeds shall thou demonstrate that thou standest apart from the swarm. Face our enemy, slay the Nath. Slay the Nath? But thou art troubled by the thought. Dost thou refuse? No, great dragon, I shall do as you ask. He is indeed unlike his kin, yet how will he fare once forced to confront his fear? If thou art truly friend to him, thou wouldst do well to allow, follow, and observe. Assist him with his task if thou must, but be warned, if he slayeth not a single Nath, we will know. You will know, huh? Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay. I need a res. Just release. Not bad. Let's go to it. Oh, this is no good. Not at all. I cannot possibly fight the one mind. What have I got myself into? Yet an adventurer does not flee from battle. This is not about being an adventurer. You don't understand how it feels. Master, you are not Vav. This is not like the other requests. If I do not prove myself, the dragons will devour me. Click, click. Oh, I wish I'd be left alone. Why am I doing this? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Master, hi. Nani? Is getting tempered? These whispers, all at once, under a hundred of voices buzzing, I cannot move. Or is just the one mind? No, I am myself. I live for my purpose. Begone! I deny you. What the? You just killed that man. I'm calling the cops. Quiet, so quiet. Could it be? I did it. I subdued the one mind's power. I've conquered the foe. Click, click. They will torment me no longer, I am sure, but Master, my sense of self is strong enough to withstand them. The White Dragon is trusting of Master's word. Perhaps this is enough to allay her suspicions. So these new beast tribe, well, not really new, but the Heavensborn, the Stormblood ones, probably like the Bath, the Mughals, the Kojin and the Nanata the most. Namazu and Vanu are what? Great dragon, I have done as you asked. I have slain one mind with my own musket. Master can testify to it. There is no need. From atop the tower did we bear witness to thy deed. Thou hast proven thyself and near thereby earned the right to harvest clay from our lands. Great dragon, the Voth are ever grateful. Should your kin be in need of our assistance, our guild shall come to your aid. Thine offer shall be remembered, Vath. We desire only peace, and any opportunity to strengthen our bonds would be welcome. The Vath shall be careful when crossing the tower. We will mark ourselves properly and use a single path. This do we swear. Great Dragon, I so humbly take my leave to you. Click storyteller, what news I have for you. I've secured beds for the clay for the colony. I treated with the great white dragon of the stone tower. She gave us consent to take the clay from their domain, all of the clay. You treated with the dragons? On your own? Did you hear that, Fleetfoot? We are parasites no more, and established relations with dragon besides. Deft arm, you have done it. But how were you able to accomplish such a thing? Why would the great white dragon spare your life? Master has met the great white dragons before. He introduced me. She was fearsome, with enormous fangs and claws, but generous, very generous. I completed her trial. I slew the Nath, and their voices vanished. I no longer hear them. Is this true? Did you see him fell the Nath? He did not succumb to the link. This is auspicious news indeed, to become truly of the one non-mind, and you were fortunate to have such a compassionate master with you. Without his gracious guidance, such a valiant mission could have turned into a tragic one. I am overjoyed, yes, overjoyed. We have much cause to celebrate. Nothing can stand in the way of... Beep boop boop beep beep boop boop beep. Deft arm. A malignant flesh, scourge of our body. It cannot be. You forget your place. You are ever bound to us, ever bound to the one mind. All are not but vessels to hold our volition. Have you been using Deft Arm this entire time? Deformations, heed well with these words. Your existence irritates us. We will suffer it no more. Once you were inconsequential anomalies, sure to perish when abandoned to the wills. This we allowed, but you survived. You came together. You thrived at our expense, corrupted flesh sapping us of our strength. We are not without mercy. You will be granted one chance. Return to the colony. Rejoin. Repent. Refuse and be purged. Consider your last decision as Vath. We will not wait much longer. Whoa! Curse of the one mind, overmind, taking over my thoughts as he pleases. We will never obey. He means to destroy us. We must not take his words lightly. There are not enough non-mind nor cannons to withstand a full invasion. The numbers are far too great. Then, we have no choice but to flee. Leave the colony behind. We have learned much from our guild. We can survive elsewhere. Do what you will, but we are not leaving Lost Othloth. You cannot mean to stay behind, storyteller. To flee means to live. We will stay. We are the storyteller. Our purpose is to tell our story. Without the sanctuary, there will be no new stories to tell. No storytellers to continue after us. Without Los Asvath, there will be no non-mind left to feel the joy of individuality as we have. One mind will make certain of that. If I abandon the colony, I abandon my true purpose, to help all Vath in need. Forgive me, storyteller. I had forgotten who saved me. It would be shameful to ignore others who would share my same fate. Most shameful. All of us yet to draw breath because of the colony. We have become too accustomed to our freedom to submit again to the overmind. We too will stay and fight to protect our own. So we are to go to war. Is there no other way? No, there must be. I will find it. I must think. A dragon statue? Nani? With the Nath? This is unheard of, unprecedented. Honored. Do 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 do. Do that later. Next is the Banu Ban. Fishing for friendship. Glide, it is as Lino Vali fears. Ever since brother visits Chief Sonu, the relationship between Zundu and Gundu is tense. You must do something before tension grows into animosity, disrupting all Gundu and Zundu working together for. Lino thinks upon problems for many sunrises and decides that Gundu shall hold a feast for Zundu. Treat friends to banquet, his meaningful act among Lanu. When we gather around blazing cook fires, all grudges wash away like tears in rain. Inu is to prepare fish for the main course, so she goes to Vor Sion Siran to make a catch even Inu Vanu envies. Food that the cook catches with her own talents is all the more delicious. However, as essential as the fish is the seasoning, and Linu wants to impress, so she asks Glide to gather a mineral most precious, a Bathian rock salt. Undu hold the cloud seas supply, so Glide must venture deep within Vundu's Vanu, where their storehouses lie. Search them and bring back the most pure chunk you can find. Linu needs time and concentration to make a suitable catch, so she asks that Glide gives the rock salt to brother. Watch, Glide. Linu returns with cloud seas of succulent fish. Greetings, Adeline. Sister says to expect something from you, although she says not what it is. Bathing rock salt as cloudless as clear summer skies to obtain such a mineral is no easy task. What does Sister hope to use this for? Feast, and Sister prepares the main dish, no less? It is just like her to put on a brave face, but as mist after spring rain, her courage is often fleeting. But it is not Linuvanu's place to doubt her. It is because of my rudeness at Okazundu that she goes to such trouble. It is shameful that my actions burden her soul. Sister changes, it is plain to see. Not long ago, she clutches at Linu's feathers, fearful to wander too far from my gaze, but now her conviction to build our new home spurs growth, so much that Linu sometimes does not recognize her. I thank you for standing by Sister's side during this time, Nettling. Alas, although Sister is no longer frightened nestling, to leave her alone in the wilds brings Linuvanu worry. For all Sister's conviction, she's still delicate, with arms like branches of birch tree. Minions stalk the skies, and beasts still skulk in the waters. As Chief Linu Vanu must watch over village. Netherling, pray visit Vorsian Saran and see that she is safe. What are you gonna do? Watch over the village? Oh, okay. Hello. Glide, thank you for rescuing Linovan yet again. Cloud fishing requires patience and focus. Lino's surroundings fade into background until there is only the fishing line and lure. Linu does not hear the clouds warm steal upon her. Maybe the worm smells Linu's catch. Fish is so plump, leftovers from feast feed tried for moons. Come, Glide, let us return to Akagundu Naki before meat spoils. There they are! Get them! Oh, never mind. Brother gives Lena Valley rock salt Glide takes from Vundu, which such rich seasoning fish will be the talk of Okzundu for moons to come. And now Lena Valley cooks. Of course, Glide is welcome to feast as guests for her honor. Does Sanu know why Honu, chief of Vundu, wears such ornate mask? Mask is symbol of his power, no? Chief Honu wants others to believe so, but Linu knows true reason. He masks the feathers on his head, which are thinner than newborn hatchlings. He's balding? Bird people balding? Oh yikes. Many times Chief Unu and Sono sit around fires such as this, Sonu still remembers well the power of his dance. He moves with the intensity of the sun itself and drives all darkness into hiding. Inu wishes to one day dance with father's vigor, both to honor his memory and to protect Okagundu Naki. Inu Valley may still be young, but Sonu knows she will become a great member of the Gundu tribe. Maybe one day she becomes chief. Chief Sonu makes Inu Valley blush. Inu is but a nestling still. It is but a joke, Inu. You'll never be chief. All of Zundu praise feast, particularly the fish. We look forward to sharing many meals together in coming moons. Of course, Glide is welcome to sit alongside the cooking fires with us anytime. Let's see about that. Represents. Trees. They sent flowers in celebration. Respect. When the gettings Gundu, the Gundus get. OD, that's OD. The tool makes the Mughal. I can't believe them of all times for trickery. Why, if they were here, I'd give them a piece of my... Oh God, once again, fate is working against us. Something it seems as though we can't lift even a single brick without something going wrong. Let's all put our palms together. Hopefully we can find a solution. This one I have forgotten how entertaining the Mughals' antics can be. This happens. You see, we are expecting a shipment of supplies from the Temple Knights. Their delivery is long overdue. Mogzen here suspects foul play. That's right, Kupo. With the Mogmenders busy at Barles, I asked the Mughals at Asa to help transport the supplies. Unfortunately, I fear they may have hidden them, or worse. Our only choice is to find the Mughals in charge and question them ourselves. Give them a good talking to Mogzen. As the leader of the Moglanders, you must make it clear that you will not tolerate such trickery. I have faith the supplies will be here at Barles before long. Of course, Tarzan, I'll give them a scolding. They won't soon forget. Perhaps I'll even make them carry the supplies themselves. Look at him, off to rebuke an irresponsible Mughal. As a father with a disobedient child. However, as we are expecting a good many crates, another pair of young strapping legs to carry them certainly wouldn't not hurt. Go and assist him should he require it. Glide, what are you doing here? Did Tarzan send you to accompany me again? He really must learn to let me handle my own affairs, Kupo. Look here, I gave this Mughal such a verbal thrashing that he's agreed to show me where he hid the supplies. He has even forsaken trickery for good. Completely and utterly contrite he is. Alas, I'd rather not spend my time reprimanding others. There's still so much to be done at Barles. But lately I've felt that no matter how many hours we labor, we never get any closer to completion. But worry not, Glide. I have no intention of giving up. One blow at a time, we'll chisel away at Barles until the glory of its past is restored. For now, I suppose I should see to the inevitable task of collecting the rest of the supplies. Hmm. Maybe the Moogle quest is so actually. You returned? Hi, these are certainly the supplies rewarded. Kind of Mogson to shoulder the burden of finding the rest. As you doubtless notice, Mogson has become an admirable crafter in his own right. In fact, the seal with which each and every Mognator approaches their work has been not short of astonishing. However, despite their best efforts, their progress leaves something to be desired. Curious as to why, I observed the Mognators at work, and one thing that struck me was the feebleness of their blows. Now, this is not fault of the Mughals. It is not due to laziness that they strike so lightly. No, but I believe the tools are to blame. The Mughals cannot grip their tools firmly, and they do not have their thewy arms. Tools made for us are entirely unsuitable for them. But what if we furnishing them tools attuned to their etherical energy brings us the supplies? Okay. Mughals shouldn't use human tools. Coupon nuts, please. Now this is a Kupo hammer. I'm not falling for that again. This ain't a trick, man. Lad, you too. Perhaps you are telling the truth after all. Very well, show me your present. Hoggies! The hammer is different from the others. How's it feel? It's so light and fits on my paws perfectly. I feel as I could chip away at stone all day and night. You don't want to do that. Yay! Okay. What? Oh. Let's take it to the next level. Alright then, if there were these here memories are as pointed as I think they are, this should make for interesting work. La bi da bi da bi do, bi da bi da bi do, ba bi da da bi do, bi da da bi do. Seems the memories have taken form. There's more to it. No more drinking. $5.10. Wait a second. I lost my glow. The resistance remembers. Is this Stormblood Fates now? What? Next. What? Oh yeah, so what level am I? What? I haven't finished this? Well, this is the Stormblood one. You can never go home. As you can see, Sid has yet to fully recover from his bout with Sir Umpangnia, and there is no telling how much more time he will require. My quest will brook no delay. If we must seek out another soul in need of succor without their assistance, then so be it. Do you agree? Okay. And then we are of one mind. Now then, where shall we begin our search? War is perhaps the greatest source of men's misery. So much death and destruction. A battlefield, perhaps. Yes, the slaughter you bore witness to at Castrum Oriens is precisely that of which I speak. A tragedy which tore apart the lives of every man and woman touched. The mind is made up. That is where we must go. If I had it my way, I'd not let you out of my sight. Again, it's your soul crystal at stake. I'm only here to help you reclaim your aether. If you think you can look after him by yourself, then by all means. As for me, I think I've finally regained enough strength to make the journey back to Ishgard. When you've finished in Girabania, come and find us at the Forgotten Night. Miscarries for all of us in his own way, but you most of all, I think. Get cocky, a little bastard. Oh, hold up, I'm level 70. Oh. Just peeped. Whoa, hold up. It's cool, but wait a second. Okay, it's cool. Let's go. Where am I going? I hope Sid feels better there soon, Koopa. On the bright side, he doesn't seem nearly as grim as Dark as I remember, except when he's talking about punching Moogles, that is. Ashramorians, how it buzzes with life. So many brave soldiers resolve to do their duty, no matter the cost. But I have no doubt that there will be a cost, and it will be most high. No man is beyond the reach of fate. Death will not be denied. This place, it weighs on me. Anywhere but here, I would search. I swear this does not lead to over there. I would say it goes like right here, not over there. Come to share the fire. I would stand to greet you, stranger, but my legs, my eyes, the whole of me is not as it once was. Glad, I know that name, that voice. By Raga, you're still alive. Praise him, praise him. Was this man on the verge of death? Was he a friend? Nay, nay, though I am flattered that you should think so. This man made medicine for me long ago at the behest of Captain Mefford when we were still in Quarry Mill. Oh, he's with the Method man. If I'd kept it all for myself, I'd made a full recovery, but I couldn't. I had a dear friend, you see, so I made a choice. He got better. I didn't. Ended up working for the Griffin, he did, as a right-hand man even, but like all the rest who went to the wall, he never came back. Irony of it, that I'd been the one to outlive them all, only for a little while. And so I sit here and await the reckoning as I rot from the outside out, the husk of the freedom fighter I aspire to be. No, this is not the ending you deserve. I will not allow it. The man he spoke of, the one whose life he chose to save at the cost of his own, the man of his proof of his nobility, if he were here. Do you wish to see him again, your dear friend? Hodart? Aye, more than anything. There's no point in us praying for the impossible. He died with the rest, I'm sure. He was the Griffin's double, and of his top commanders besides. Uh-oh. You're a kind boy, you are, and I'm grateful for the company in these twilight hours. There's no need to trouble yourself further. My time is nearly spent. Then spend the remainder thinking of better days, Galleon, not dwelling on the deaths of me and mine. Gosh, strike me down. Hodart! No, it can't be. This is not more than a trick, an illusion, a lie. But even if it is a lie, hear me, Hodart. I have a favor to ask you. One final favor for the dying fool. Return to the Reach, to Bloodstorm. Offer a prayer to our brothers there. I will, Galleon. You have my word. We should talk outside. I have to believe. To Mefford and Galleon, you are larger than life. I always wanted to meet you, and here we are. But I reckon this doesn't really count, does it? If only I could go back and tell myself what a blind, bloody fool I was to place my trust in the Griffin. Maybe then Galleon wouldn't be dying alone. Listen, he hasn't got too much time. I'll lead the way. The wilds between here and the Reach aren't too dangerous, but as you can see, I'm unharmed. I'll not be any good to you in a fight. Nor will I fear. We will have to rely solely on you for protection. I've no doubts you can keep us safe. You're the bleeding warrior of light, after all. Let us be off. strong as ever, huh? Stronger even than you were that day, I reckon. They say that when the Griffin's men realized you were coming to stop them, they grew panicked and unsure. How could they take up arms against a man hailed as the hero of Eorzea, a hero who had personally intervened in their lives in the better? Soon stood their ground and died then and there for I imagine, while others looked the other way and tried to find some more Imperials to kill. I pray I wasn't foolish enough to try and fight you. I owed you better. Hold on, speak to me. I'm fine. I just got dizzy all of a sudden. We have to hurry, do you hear me? We have to make it to the Reach. Why does he have to be there? I don't think anyone would notice if he wasn't there. Otis has to stay strong. He has to remember what's at stake. I made a promise to Galleon. I will not fail you, brother. It cannot be the distance. We haven't traveled far enough yet. Man's memories cannot outlive him. I told you, he hasn't gotten much time, and neither do I. I'll hold on as long as I can, but in the end, it's not up to me. Oh, he's dying. The other guy. No, I will not allow it. He will endure. We will fulfill Galleon's wish. So close. Holdart, you must go on. You must make Galleon whole. Remember, Holdart. Do you think I know that? Don't you think I know that? He saved my life, and we all went and died for naught. For naught! All we even ever wanted was to go home. Oh, come, ye wayward brothers, bereft of hearth and home. Beneath your burning star there lies a haven for the bold. Raise up your hands and voices, let fill your fears with pride. Above the churning waters we stand strong and unified. That's the Halamegan chant. We can still go home. Even now, after everything we have done, we can still go home. For Alamigo. Hope. He fell and would not rise. He began to shake and he was so close. He could have made it. He should have made it. How cruel the gods to tempt us. This promise of redemption. We did not fail. They failed us. They failed us. Forgive me. My failure is my own. I had my chance and I squandered it. Reclaim that which was yours. It's not finished yet, not yet. You will come and pray with me. What? Pay respect for the dead. What? Oh. What? I didn't even know this was a thing. Boom, boom. What good are prayers to the dead? They have not ears to listen, nor eyes to see, or hearts to console. Not the remains of them, then, save fleeting recollections, soon lost to time and to the abyss. We are left only with pain, a lingering sadness for names, and faces consigned to oblivion. How are we to withstand this relentless onslaught which threatens to consume us? If there no truths but this, that all men must die, is this our world to suffer or to shape? The world is what we make for it. I by my sword, that is my truth. Indeed, we are only bound by the gods' law by choice. We cannot save everyone we can. Sometimes it is all we can do to save ourselves. Does any of it matter? What if aught have we wrought by our own hands? One last time, I gave you my word. I mean to keep it. But know this, every intervention has come at cost, a sacrifice. When I have finished, naught will remain of me. But it does have to be. For all our faults, for all our failures, we have made a difference. All the lives we have shattered, we can make them come together again. Time and death, our true enemies, need hold no power over us. I can make a place for you in my world. You need only ask. No thanks. You should go back to Ishgard. You must miss Sid and Rio. Get me away from this creep. Is everything alright? Lad, I pray your trip to Garabania was productive? I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm glad you reclaimed more of your aether. I but wish the circumstances hadn't been so depressing. For me's sake, we shall have to see how he's feeling when he returns. No, as far as I'm aware, he has yet to return to Ishgard. He certainly isn't here, as you can see. Oh gods damn it, don't tell me you decided to run away. And just when I was beginning to trust the little bastard. No, I could still be wrong. He's earned a little trust. A few days worth. No fun. I hope he's not doing something foolish. Our compromise, the blackest night. Oh. God damn it, Tmise. That changes everything. We're going to have to track him down and make him return to the remainder of the ether he stole from you, aren't we? He said that when this was finished, naught would remain but him. Bloody vague and ominous, to say the least. We'll just have to press him for answers when we find out. When we find him. You last saw him in Rogger's Reach in Garabania, yes? We'll start there. I'm going too, and I won't take no for an answer. Sid's gotten better, but he's a long way from fully recovered. Besides, you'll need someone else to help you do the talking. Sid's no good at it. I don't think so. Looking for a young boy with long blue hair, you say? Reckon I wouldn't remember someone like that if they were to come this way. No, don't. Spoke with bloke. Description. Keep. Yes, I remember the long-haired boy, very curious with many questions about the nature of the aether. He conversed with one of the adder conjurers for a time. I know not what they discussed, but from his expression I gathered it was very important. Okay. Door. What's that? You're looking for that boy too, are you? I was watching some birds late the other night, and when I will hear someone skulking about behind me, forgive me, I hear him saying before he runs off and disappears into the dark, and I realize it's quiet, too quiet, Sleeping birds make noise and mine ain't, 'cause they're dead, every last one of them. No wounds or any other obvious marks, but there they lay, like the life was sucked right out of them. I don't know how or why he did it, but there's no denying that he did it. I demand recompense. If you find him, you bring him to me. Hold up. Do 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 do. I have a bad feeling about this. I hope Mies hasn't done something stupid. Our inspector returns. Tell us, have you found him? Yeah, he's somewhere. See, conversing with a conjurer and possibly killing chocobos. Not sure what to make of that, though we can be sure he stayed here for a time, but perhaps no longer. We learned but moments ago from Gilo here that a boy matched Miss direction leave the reach. He's for the peaks, and so are we. They're dead, just dead, like the chocobos in the story you heard. No visible injuries, no bleeding. Hi, it is as Riel says. These beasts died for no discernible reason, just like the chocobos that man in the Reach claims Mies somehow killed. But it doesn't add up. Other than his singular magic, Mies was utterly helpless. Less, was he always capable of this? But we know the answer already. He stole our aether when we first met. Even if he could do it, even if he did do it, why? Well, ask him when we find him. This time, you'll let me do the talking. Search the east, Riel, and I will head south. We'll meet in between if we find not, and if we do, either you'll come to our aid or we to ours. We to yours. When do we sync it up? I'm trying to sync it up. Sync it up. Nobody's here. That must mean Mina. What is that? It's time to sync it up. What is this? Oh, this is the what? Okay. The hell? Why do you arrest her mom? What the hell are you guys on the floor for? No, mother. Seven hells, I hate being right. On your guard, Mies has shown his true colors. The aether of whatever else he took from those beasts has given him tremendous strength. Contrary to his earlier warnings, conjuring another simulacrum wasn't the end of him, and of all the wonderful people he had to pluck from our memories, he chose to stride the Colonel. He knows why we're here, and this is his answer. He summoned the monster that haunts Riel in her dreams and sends her screaming from her bed. Forgive me, Sid, but you gave me no choice. Say your name, your real name. Shall I ask you the name? The same. Who holds the reins? Though it matters not. We are complicit, you and I. Can you even remember why you came here? Can you even remember how many you killed? How many lives shattered? How many stories ended? Upon the surface of the crystal are carved the sins of dark nights past, and yours and beyond are beyond counting, beyond fathoming, without end. Justice an excuse. Nobility is a lie. Murder is murder. Huh? And though we are most definitely not without fault, it is this cruel, indifferent world which has made murderers of us all. But we need suffer no longer. I sought to make these broken souls whole, one by one, when in truth the solution was much more simple. A world beyond pain and suffering and anguish and despair. A world beyond death. A world in which we never need bid farewell to our dearest friends. And how many beasts will you need to kill to make this world of yours? How much ether will you consume to see it through? Bloody self-righteous sophistry from a mewling whelp. So your brilliant plan is to fill the world with simulacra of the dead, is it? And somehow that's supposed to make everyone happy? Well, you're right about one thing, I'll grant you that. This world is brutal, uncaring, without logic or justice. No justice but that which we make for ourselves. And I'll be damned if I give it up so you can force your illusions upon to us which are your guilt. Did you not find comfort in your reunion with your master, even though you knew it was a lie? Did it not help you to unburden your soul? To find a measure of peace in this madness? I am not your enemy, not then or now. I will not fight you. All I ask is that you leave me to your duty. How's this? Hold on. I am not your enemy. Not then, I will fight you. All I ask is that you leave me to my duty. It's never too late to turn back. You are still a good person. You can still be a good person. So this is your answer. Maybe you cannot accept what needs to be done, but I can. Goodbye. Oh, she's bouncing. Remember every face, for they are watching. Oh. 70 gears too strong. Why? Oh wait, whoa, Lydia. What? Cape Westwind, Ilbert. So many broken by this world, and then by you. So many. Woe betide the man who stands opposed to the weapon of light, for death will be his reward. Death for him and his kin, and all that he holds dear. Woe betide the man who stands with the weapon of light, for death will be his reward. Death for him and his kin, and all that holds dear. Like sands through the hourglass, everything we fight so desperately to protect slips through our fingers. And what remains? What remains? Did he just repeat a line? Is us, only us, and the memory of our sin? To walk this path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeats. Justice demands no less. Big damage. Serve, save, slay, slay. I've seen sins aplenty, aye, but regrets? Not so much. It's the boy. And if you wouldn't listen to me, the embodiment of good sense and pragmatism, then what hope could you possibly have? A house divided cannot stand, and no, this childish rebellion ends now. What in the seven hells is this? A compromise, I suppose. Our dear friend here refused to let me take the reins, but I wasn't about to stand idly by while that imbecile tries to do whatever it was he was trying to do. No hard feelings about White Beam, huh? Promise not to stab you in the back. It'll be just like old times. Dark Knight needs a sword. Take mine. No, no, this is wrong. This is all wrong. Have you peace, restitution, a chance to make amends. Do not think you are above it. Do not think you are reckoning. That a reckoning will be postponed indefinitely. Oh, okay. Heaven's Ward. Warriors of Darkness. Wait, is it not even Heaven's Ward? That's not Heaven's Ward. Those are just two Temple Knights. When it comes, I shall welcome it with open arms. But today will not be that day. You will not be the judge. I don't know who these two are. Chargebird, it's the Heaven's Ward. Again, you killed. Do you not feel anything? We know. These are the scars of sins they have to bear. But you, boy, I deny you. Yours is the coward's way. Ranger of Darkness. On a throne of bone he waits. Zephyr and the Warrior of Darkness. But lest he forget, we bested them before. Why won't they answer? Come on, Buggy. The chorus falls silent, and the abyss. Finish it, Glide. Use the Soul Eater. Reclaim the last of your Aether. Make us whole. Reckoning will not be. Well? Oh man. Forgive me, I ask, I beg, I pray, but it never comes. Again, they go to join the multitude in the black oblivion of the abyss. Such is our lot, such is the fate of all who are born, to suffer and die. Do not seek forgiveness, for it will not ease the burden. It weighs as it should. What of the lost? Do they not deserve to live again? They do, in our hearts, in our souls, and our memories. No one likes having to say goodbye, but it's a part of life. That's what makes the time we share together so precious. You can't obsess over the mistakes of the past, or you'll lose sight of the future, of the people still with us, who needs us more than ever. The greatest strength is born of the flame in the abyss. Listen to my voice, listen to our heartbeat, listen, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. Thank you, that is all I ever wanted. So, this is it, one last parting, one final farewell after that fashion. In your darkest hour, in the blackest night, think of me, and I will be with you, always. For where else would I go? Could I go? Who else could I love but you? What? No, okay, I have enough souls in me. Okay, they're leaving. Ah, you're back. Welcome home. You'll forgive us for returning to Ishgard ahead of you, I hope. I needed some time to think on everything that happened in Girabania. I won't pretend to know everything you've been through in your life. A man can never truly understand what's in another's heart, and probably not their own, for that matter. I'm pretty much rambling at this point, but I suppose what I'm trying to say is that I'm grateful for everything you've done for me, and real. I like you, I respect you, and I'll always be there for you if you need me. We're fellow walkers of the path, after all, and friends, I'd like to think. I've been wondering, Mist, how it appeared at the same time the soul crystal cracked. Yes, but which happened first? And why then and there? Damned if I know. Does anyone truly understand how soul crystals work? No. What matters is that the crystal and glide have been made whole. That said, a heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns, and thence comes the darkness to consume. And few hearts have bled as much as his. Speaking of bleeding, I think your wounds have reopened. If you would sit, it would actually be much easier for me to tend to them. You should get some rest too, Glad. Not all wounds are so obvious. Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings, praise Alone. She's right though, no need to overdo it by running off to the next battle just yet. If you must put one foot in front of the other, though, why don't you go back to where this whole damned mess began? Maybe you'll have an epiphany. Huh. What troubles you, Master Hawk? Oh, Ah, but of course, it's bitterly cold this day. At times like this, one should be warming themselves by the fire. Not a day goes by without your name being spoken, you know. The soldiers and merchants often bring us news of your latest exploits. That said, to hear it from the hero himself would be much preferable. But there would be no expectation were you to call on us. The pleasure of your company alone would be more than enough. Rare though I expect it will be in the days to come, but your destiny was never to remain here, was it? Though a part of me wishes that you would. Huh? Forgive me, I find myself growing more and more sentimental in my old age, and in working on my memoirs, I have had to reflect on the darker chapters of my life. Watchfont, I lived his to the fullest, and if his story is preserved for generations to come, then I should be glad of it. You will always have a place here, God, for you are family. Now go, do not let me keep you from your labors. The world waits for no one, none, not even you. Blackest night. Ose? He's got an earring now. Hmm. 4 seconds? Well, 5 seconds? 7 seconds? Targets? Okay, well... I'm guessing that's really it for the morning. It is getting steamy in here. I'm about to melt my face off. I'll do some other stuff. Well, yeah, I'm done for now. I can't do this, right? Whatever. I'm out of here. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. I don't like any of this. It's not worth anything. Okay. Oh, let's see this. Nah. Alright, I'm out. Peace.